Greetings and welcome to the Barbra Gentry-Pugh Show. I'm excited that you were able to join us today, and I'm excited to have as my special guest today Michelle Moss from the Russell Trade Center, and joining her today is Willie Brake and also Desi Morgan. Welcome. I am so excited to have you on the show today.
Thank you.
Thank you. I am just had an opportunity to meet Desi and Michelle several weeks ago at the Lydia Circle Business and Professional Women's Organization, and they just have such welcoming spirits, and I was just been looking forward to having this interview with them today. And I'm glad to meet Mr. Willie Brake. He's joining us today, and it's nice to know you and get to know you. He's all into computers, and I think I need a friend because I have issues all the time with computers. So welcome to the show, Mr. Brake. I'm excited to share with you today with the Russell Trade Center. I've been so impressed of what I've learned about the Russell Trade Center and all the wonderful things that you're doing. And I met Michelle, and we had a wonderful conversation, and she just kind of updated me on some of the things that you were doing. And I'm just excited. It's just been really, really a great experience. I was telling Michelle what a wonderful, welcoming spirit she has. So I think this is a perfect job for you.
Thank you.
She is the CEO of the Russell Trade Center, and she's over about 50 different businesses there.
Yes.
And you do training, and you sort of supervise and sort of welcome those that come down to the Russell Trade Center. Michelle, tell us a little bit about the Russell Trade Center, all that you're doing, all the various businesses that you have there, and some of the things that you're involved in.
Okay. Well, to start off, I'm the director for the Russell Trade Center.
I said CEO.
Yes, that's fine. We have 8 buildings on the site, and I'm in charge of building 3.
Okay.
So I'm the girl that deals with the entrepreneurs in the city of Detroit in the metro area that really want to jumpstart their product. If they want to do a product or a service, let Detroit know what they're doing. Everything is economical, even the business areas from $50 all the way to $150, including our food court area.
Wow.
Yes. So training goes on periodically. We have resources come in. We've had WC3 come in, Seed come in, and we also have all professionals. They're registered with the state of Michigan, and they each have a unique bend on life. So whether it's technology like Mr. Brake or a deli, Miss Morgan, they feed you and they make sure you can work on your computers. And then we have also businesses, they have clothing. We have businesses there that especially make jewelry, and just those people you can come and feel at home. No matter if you're a toddler, if they're looking for something, we have Material Girl, everything that glitz and glamour. Or if you're looking for a senior citizen, they just want to relax in the food court, get some coffee and walk around. We have that also.
I saw the food court. That sounds pretty interesting.
Right.
That you have all kinds of foods. I want to introduce Desi and Mr. Brake also. I was quite impressed with some of the things that Desi was sharing with me of things she's been involved in. I just want to tell you a little bit about Desi. She is a founder and CEO of Sam's and Ada's Special Delight Deli. She's been open since 2009. And she's been in business for 6 years. And we have a little bit in common because she also supports individuals and helps them with jobs that have a disability.
Right.
And so if you want to tell us a little bit about all the things you're involved in and the great things that you're doing, Desi.
I've been working in the field with the special needs population for 17 years. And the vision, the assignment, I would say the assignment that I had is to train them to live independently in the community. So we had to connect them with the shopping, banking, movies. They had to be in an area that everything was right there that they could go. And then we provided continuous training for them. And then we actually in 2000, our home won the Governor's Award for program excellence, and so we have trained 17 individuals to actually live in the community. But one of the areas that we found that was the hardest is that keeping them employed. That's the biggest challenge that we have in keeping them employed. And so one of the young men that I work with actually lost his job, And so when he lost his job, I was fighting for him to get that job back. And they actually would not give the job back simply because they was cutting at that time. And so I said, well, okay, we're going to create the employment ourselves. So I had not a clue what I was talking about. I just know that I wanted to make sure that they could get employment. And so I actually prayed, and God gave me a vision for the sandwich, the type of sandwich I would have. And so then I heard about Russell Trade Center. I was looking for a place. I probably would not have been in business if I was anywhere else. Thank God for Russell Trade Center. And then when I actually went to Russell Trade Center, you know, I was able to select the spot that I'm in now. It was nothing there, and so I was getting ready to bring my little table and chair and refrigerator and everything in, and we was going to start selling our sandwiches, because I assumed that I could just come up under Russell Trade Center, but not a deli, not a restaurant. You cannot. So the state came in, and the city came in and said, cease operation. And so I had to cease operation, and then I had to really learn how to build a business, the restaurant. And it was actually the owner of Russell Trade Center that gave his whole team over, and they helped me get everything together. And that's how we came about to be Dollar Deli. Isn't that something?
That's awesome. That's awesome.
It's exciting.
It's so valuable for you to help those that would have a difficult time getting a job. So you're providing a valuable service. Yeah,
it's a great service, and they need the support, because most people don't know how to work with them. They just don't know how to interact with them. They hear at a slower pace than you might be talking. You know, they respond at a different rate, so you got to have the passion. You have to be called to work with them.
That's true.
And so that's why it's important to create your own employment. And it started out just with my 6 guys, but now we're going to go way beyond that.
All right.
And working with special needs.
That's good. Well, I know Michelle has had a lot of experience in entrepreneurship, and when we were talking, you shared something with me that it was a blessing to have a failed business. And we were talking earlier about some people that are rich today. Like Oprah, she was fired from her first job. Now she's worth $2.9 billion with a B. Bill Yates was actually his first business failed. So I'm looking at some millionaires here because there's hope.
It is,
and I'm just looking forward to hearing great things from you all. And Mr. Willie Brake is president and CEO about it's all about technology. In this position, he's committed to building a bridge to the digital divide while leading the firm as it continues to be an operational force in the marketplace. And you provide a very valuable service, because most of the time my computers are acting crazy and I don't know what's wrong with them. But we live in a technology society, so tell us about what you're doing and how you're going to bridge that gap.
Okay. All about technology. We are the home of the $200 computer, and we provide professional computer sales service.
$200. Say that again. $200. Okay.
Yes. So we're covering all bases. If you have a computer that's not working right, you can come in and get it fixed. And if you don't have a computer, we can sell you one for as low as $200, desktop and laptop. These are refurbished machines that are still in great shape. And best part of it all, it comes with a 6-month warranty.
Really?
6-month warranty. So we're helping the landfills and helping the community at the same time.
Wonderful.
So that's how that works.
That's great. Well, I always have a sick computer. I've got about 3 in my house, and I think one probably visiting you real soon. And so how are you connected with Trade Centers? Tell us a little bit more about your connection and how you came to, so you've been in business now for quite a few years, for 12 years?
Exactly.
Okay.
We came to the Russell Trade Center in 2008.
Okay.
We heard about it on the Mason radio show. They were a major advertising outlet for the Russell Trade Center at the time. And one of the hosts had mentioned, like, Willie, you got to check out the Russell Trade Center. And so I went over and checked it out, and come to find out that I actually sold a computer to a member of the management team at Russell Bazaar, as it was known then. So I was able to secure a spot at the Russell Trade Center. At the time, it was completely full. So I had to wait until the next round opened up. And we've been in that location since 2008.
Wonderful.
Yep.
So how do you get the computers? How do you get the refurbished computers? Do they donate computers? Someone donate computers, or how does that work?
We pick up donations and we also buy them from registered refurbishers as well. So we always have an ample supply of computers. We're never going to run out.
Okay.
So that's how that works.
Okay. So you're able to upgrade them to the latest software?
That is correct.
Okay.
And with our partnership with Microsoft, we're also a Microsoft authorized refurbisher. And we are able to give you a licensed copy of Windows 7 and Microsoft Office in that particular $200 special.
Wonderful.
So one of the main things that people have when they buy refurbished computers, they think it's going to break down or the software is going to ask for a product key, and the computer tech that you bought them from is going to be off in the wind somewhere. We alleviate a lot of the fears that the customers would have because we are established, we're registered with the Better Business Bureau, and week in and week out, you're going to be able to find us at the Russell Trade Center, basically doing our thing.
That's great. Well, Willie is an award-winning hometown hero and an international freedom fighter and a member of various civics, community, and philanthropy groups, which includes Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity. And he has a bachelor's degree from Wayne State University and also his MBA. So he knows what he's doing.
Most definitely.
Most definitely. All right. I like it. I love it. So Michelle, tell us a little bit more about the Trade Center. I just really felt a kindred spirit with you when we talked because you just seem to have a passion for helping young entrepreneurs, and it seems like a great place if you want to get in business, and it's a good place for a ground start.
It is. It is. It's an excellent place, and I tell people all the time it's a gold mine in the city of Detroit that a lot of people do not know about. And like I mentioned before, with our business spaces, if you're just getting out of entrepreneurial school, if you're just graduating from any business school, university, college, you want somewhere you want to start, and you don't want the burden of finances. Some programs you can go through, they even give you a stipend at the end of funding. Wow. You want somewhere you can go and everything is not toward a storefront where you have to pay electricity, water, anything other expenses that come along with it. Very, very, very economical business spaces, 8 by 8, $50 a weekend, include 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you have a good product, you can make that, what, $50 in the first 50 minutes. You know, it just depends on what you have, what are you offering the community, and we're in a rebranding process. That means anyone can come there and find what they need. And we're looking for stores that are more toward a niche, something that's innovative. Everyone has an idea, and we want to explode it at the Trade Center.
Wonderful. So what kind of training do you provide?
Well, we have, like when we had our expo earlier this year, we had Seed come in as well as Wayne County Community College, the Resource Center. And what they did was provide different resources where they can go and get funding. How do you start your business? How do you recoup a failed business? How do you go to that place where you're past the nervousness and you just get started? So that's the kind of resources that we provide for entrepreneurs when they come through the door. And I recently partnered with All About Technology to even have a resource center inside his store for the business owners to come if they need printing, if they need just to renew their licensures on the computer, whatever they need, it'll be right there at the Trade Center.
This is all about technology.
All about technology.
Wonderful.
Mr.
Wonderful. I think you have some millionaire entrepreneurs sitting here at the table today.
Yes.
Desi, tell us about the article you were sharing with me earlier, Miss Celebrity.
I actually was with the Michigan Women Marketplace and actually went for, both of us did, Michelle and I, we went for training there at the Lear Corporation. And when I went there, I had originally been working with them in initial stages. I was looking at the possibility of getting a loan. And so Deb Lozer, who is actually over it, is the one that actually did a lot of training with me. She did my menus and everything, and she helped me through a process until she got this last position. And so we was like disconnected for 2 years, and we reconnected at that training there. And so they wanted to do an article on me, and so that's what the article is about. How did I get started? Who was the support system? And like Michelle, we was talking about, you know, being an entrepreneur, how hard it is for some. But I have to agree with Michelle, the best place I feel for me, I would not have made it if it was not for being at Russell Trade Center, because of the type of money it takes to keep a business going. And when you come there, you have the opportunity to create your own vision of your business. Like he is all about technology. When you would go in there, you actually see computers. When you walk in Dollar Deli, you see a full deli. A lot of people were surprised. They was looking like my initial vision was a table and chairs and a refrigerator. And they walk in, they was like, "You got a real deli." But it's the perfect, but the other part that's so beautiful, it determines if you're an entrepreneur or not. You need to know if you are an entrepreneur. So I've been there 6 years. So I was able to test market my product. And not only test market my product, I was able to connect with, we own the military base. And so it was there that Dora met me. She's the one that's over Suffrage Air Force Base. And she met me there, and so we end up being from the military, and then from there they sent us to Lansing, so we have a location in Lansing. And then I was offered the opportunity through Michelle for Oakland University, so being in the right place at the right time, and not having the overhead, like she said, you know, having a rent. And I mean, you have rent, don't get me wrong, but the lights and the gas and all the other things that go along with it, you cannot ask for anything better than that. And the opportunity to have a place, because I've been in other places, you got the opportunity to go in there and lock your, I mean, you know, we lock our businesses. We don't just have a pull a sheet, or, you know what I'm saying? We don't pull a sheet or cover it up, or, you know, have to worry about when we come back. We have a secured place. We have security. I think it's the best place in the world to just find out if you can't make it there, then to me it's hard to go on Gratiot and 7 Mile and a brick and mortar place, and with everything, your liability insurance, all the different things, because I had no knowledge, and there I was able to learn, fall, learn, get up. I fell down, get up, fall down, get up, but I was in a place that I could afford to stay. Then if I was out somewhere else with all the changes I had to go through and learning about the business, the doors would have been shut. So that's the beauty.
I tell you, and you know, when I met you at Lydia Circle, when you mentioned the Russell Trade Center, I didn't really have a clue, to be honest. You know, so it's just a great opportunity.
It's a great opportunity.
So if you have a product and you want to start your own business, you can succeed there.
Or even a service. We have a couple places that more so entertain. We have a gentleman, Mr. Banks, he does puppet shows for children. Sometimes you want to have a place where your children can come and get entertainment. We have another gentleman we call the Amazing Stick Man. He makes everything out of wood, and he started just by helping a senior citizen cut down a branch from a tree. And from there he started carving, and he makes masterpieces. People travel from around the world. He's been in the paper, and it's somewhere he's really engaging. And we have little people just sitting around him to hear a story about how he got started and how he's able to carve actual people and faces into wood. And he didn't even know he had that talent.
Wow.
And so it's just embracing creativity and innovation, like we were speaking of earlier.
And just all the various, I was on your website, and all the different, you've got galleries, and just share some of the different areas that you have beside the food court.
Right. Well, we do have an art gallery there, and now we just started a new launch called Gallery 17, where we are promoting and introducing 17 local artists. They come and they set up every Saturday from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. They put all their paintings in the gallery, and people can come see them. It's like their debut right there at the Trade Center. And yesterday we had a new artist there, absolutely amazing. He had a slideshow in the gallery. He had all his paintings up, and the week before they even had a guitarist come upstairs and just sit there and play while people were coming in to see the artwork. So that's our gallery. We also have a stage area. We had an a casting call for a play there. So if you have entertainment and you want to come and just get on the map, we have entertainers that can come and be on our stage and create a following for the Trade Center, from the Trade Center as well.
And so the hours that you're open is, you said the weekend, but that includes Friday through Sunday.
Friday through Sunday.
And the hours are?
Friday 1 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay.
On Saturday 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sunday noon till 6.
You know, that's a good outing for, you know, the population that we support. I mean, a lot of our individuals could just come down and see what is offered there. I mean, it could just be a nice little outing to see artwork, get your computer fixed, and have a sandwich.
Right, exactly.
Salad tacos.
And do it all. And another thing, even with that, if you have a full-time job, a lot of business owners there have a full-time job, so they can't do it Monday through Friday per se. But on the weekend, they can get a touch of what their passion feels like in motion. We have 2 recent businesses that left the Trade Center and got storefronts.
Wow.
So it's a jump start. You want to start there, make all your mistakes there, like Ms. Morgan was talking about, not knowing what she needed. Make all your mistakes there when it doesn't cost you that much. And then you branch out to the next level, because we don't want anyone to come to stay. We want you to come to grow. So that's the intention of the Russell Trade Center.
Okay. Now, Mr. Brake, have you, do you do any training? Like if someone wants to learn computers, like I really need to learn.
Most definitely.
So when it starts acting crazy, then I don't know what's wrong with it.
We do have a training program also. I wanted to make training cool again, where my population wouldn't feel like they were going to school. So we actually call them workshop. So we have Technology Tuesdays and Technology Thursdays, where we will highlight a particular segment of technology, so to speak. So if you don't know how to use eBay, there's a session for that. If you want to learn about how to use Craigslist or how to use a particular function in Microsoft Word, we can show you how to do all of that on Technology Tuesdays and Technology Thursdays.
Okay, do you service Mac computers as well as PCs? All computers?
All computers. Macs, PCs, apps, tablets, iPads, Galaxy tabs, whatever you need, we take care of it.
Well, I'm glad to meet you. Seriously,
Please
my
get our
daughter tell you.
computers.
I have something is always looking crazy on my computers. No, I just get aggravated. I want it to work right when I want it to work right, and so I have a tendency just to go get another one if I can't figure it out.
And when we engage with our customers, they are a customer for life, because we don't just, it's not just a transactional based relationship. We create a real relationship with our customer. I use a point of sale system, and I capture all your information when we meet, and I can basically follow and anticipate what your next need may be.
Okay.
So it's a really great thing.
Yeah. Now, if you have an older computer, you can bring it up to date, not just a laptop, but a large desktop computer.
That is correct. We can
no matter
upgrade
how,
the computer.
if it's 5 or 6 years old.
It's more so driven by what you are trying to do with it.
Okay.
So if you bring a 12-year-old computer and you say, hey, I want to shoot movies like Sparkly, no, that's not
Like Sparkly.
But if your computer does happen to be, you know, on the older side, and you say, hey, I just want to play solitaire with this thing, then, you know, we can make something happen for you.
I just want it to work quick. Okay, it's not quite 12 years old, the one that I'm thinking about.
Okay.
But it's probably about 6 or 7 years old.
Right. The computers are actually, the price has gone down. When we got involved with computers in 2001, with All About Technology, a new computer costed about $1,500. So $200 was a bargain for a lot of people. I mean, at the time, they were still selling Encyclopedia Britannicas, and those are like $1,500 as well. But now you can get a CD or DVD, so to speak, with Encyclopedia on it, or you can find that online for free. And all of those things did not exist 12 years ago, so to speak.
So some of the older software, like I have some older good software that doesn't work on the newer computers. Is there anything you can do about that?
Depending on what it is, we can try to find something to accommodate you. That's the major thing about upgrading to Windows 7 or Windows 8. Even though Microsoft stopped supporting Windows XP, there are some people that just refuse to let it go because they have this one program that they use, and they don't want to pay the hundreds of thousands of dollars to upgrade to the next level, so to speak. So we'll find a way to keep them utilizing that system.
That's wonderful. It's a wonderful service because we live in a technology age, and you really need to have a computer and know how to work it. And because we're driven by computers.
That's
everything.
true.
So
And our motto is, if you're not online, you are behind.
I like that.
That's really true.
That's real good. If you're not online, you are behind.
You are behind.
You are
Yeah.
behind.
That's true.
Okay. Well, it has just been very, very informative about the Russell Trade Center and all that you're doing. And Michelle, could you just really kind of wrap up a little bit in terms of how someone would contact you, a little bit about the process? So if I have a product that I want to spotlight or see if it's going to be something that's going to bring me $1 million, how would I go about doing that?
Okay. Well, it's really, really, really simple to come to the Trade Center. You have to be a registered business with the state of Michigan. That means a registered business name, you have an EIN, and you're ready to operate, and you're just looking for a location. Okay. Whatever your rent price is, you would have to pay that and that same amount as the deposit. So say, for instance, you come for a $50 business space, it'll be $100 for you to get started.
Wow.
And all you, right, $100, you can't beat it. And then that upcoming Sunday, Thursdays are move in, move out day, which is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Okay. And from there, you fill out the paperwork. Only takes about 15 minutes. Make copies of your license information for your business, and you're ready to set up and be in operation that Friday.
Wonderful.
And we're located at 1600 Clay Avenue. You can always reach us in the office or on our company phone. The office number is 313-972-7009, or even on our direct cell number, which is 313-363-8333.
And you have a website, and you're on Facebook.
Also, RussellTradeCenter.com.
And all your stats is on LinkedIn. I looked you up, everything.
I am on LinkedIn. And
so anything
yes,
that
Facebook.
you want to know about anyone that's down there at the Russell Trade Center, they can come through you. If I want to get in touch with Desi, how do I get in touch with her? Through you or directly through Desi?
Route is either or, because she has her website also. The businesses owners, they operate as an independent business. Okay. So they each have allaboutTechnology.com, DollarDeli.com.org. Okay. And so they all have their contact information, and you can reach them directly. But our directory is on the Russell Trade Center website, and so you can go there. You can always call us, and we'll give you their information. And we're working on putting hyperlinks, because All About Technology just gave me a plug to upgrade and make links for all the businesses. Therefore, they can go to their website. Okay. So those are the fun new advantages and upgrades we'll be doing soon.
Well, Desi, why don't you give your website and your contact information, as well as Mr. Brake?
Okay, you can reach me. I'm at Russell Trade Center every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You can reach us on the website through DollarDeli.org. We're also looking for opportunities to cater events. Okay. We specialize in lunch boxes, so we're really looking for lunch opportunities to cater those events. Okay. Also, we have a pop-up coming up on the 7th at Tech Town, and also on the 29th, and we'll be there from 10:30 to 1:30 p.m. So.
Okay. All right.
And we have specialized every Saturday is Taco Saturday.
Okay, Taco Saturday.
Taco
Dollar
Saturday.
taco.
Dollar taco.
Excellent taco, real meat.
Okay.
And your number?
Oh, my telephone number is 248-292-9388. Okay. Normally, I'm not there on Saturday, so the person that would be there would be Clifton Morgan, who is my son and partner.
Yes, I did see where your son is.
He's been
chief.
with me.
Okay.
Chief Operating Officer. He's been with me.
And he's in
actually responsible for our Lansing location.
Wonderful. All right. Future millionaires. All right.
All right. We received that.
Okay. Mr. Brake?
All right. You can find me at the Russell Trade Center on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. My phone number is 313-218-4888. And you can find us online at all-about-technology.com, or to make it easy, you can type in callwillie.com, and we'll show up. We're very active on social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, all of those things. So
we would expect that from a computer guy.
Right, exactly.
That is just wonderful. Okay, well, I think our audience have all your information. They know how to contact you, and I will be able to recommend any small business. I know a couple of people that I'm going to recommend to the Russell Trade Center. So it's just been a joy having each of you come and share your businesses, and so when you get to be millionaires, don't forget about the Barbra Gentry-Pugh show.
Not at all. We're coming
Come back
right.
and visit us again.
Thank you for having us.
It's just been really good having you, and this has been the Barbra Gentry-Pugh show, and we will see you next time. Thank you.